Alright, so we're gonna polish up this diameter. It's, you know, there's some corrosion. Our seal diameter is there. You really don't have to, but we're gonna.
Welcome back to What's Next Garage. Thanks for stopping by. Today we're putting in the water pump, thermostat, and getting some of the front accessory brackets hung. Stick around.
Okay, well, I don't have the harmonic balancer on because I don't have a puller. Installation tool. Now I know I've watched people do it with a block of wood. I don't have the guts to do that. So I'm gonna just I'll just build out everything else, and then I'll put the harmonic balancer on, and it'll go. I can do the harmonic balancer with everything attached. So I have to get a long piece of all thread.
At this point, I'm just scraping off some of the old material, just getting a little bit off, making sure everything is clean and ready for the new gasket.
These are blinged up, man. Ding, 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 ding.
I actually struggled with the gaskets. They kept falling off of the bolts.
So I was worried about right here when I tried to pre-fit it, but this gasket is about the thickness of the difference between this face and the face of the head. So I was afraid that would bump into that, but it doesn't. They thought of everything.
Here I'm just quickly running in the hardware, just bringing it into touch. Then on this bottom one, lower left, it actually didn't go in.
A stare-at pin punch. That's a stare-at pin punch. That's one of my knuckleheaded kids, I guarantee it.
That stare-at pin punch was kind of my lineup tool there.
Alright, let's get them torqued down. We gotta go 11 foot-pounds. So there's 10, 11. Alright, so we start on the outer. Oh, over here. We start here for 11. There.
All of the torque values and all of the tightening pattern is available online.
So that's all. So now we're going to bump it up to 22. 20, 32. All right. On the outside. All right, water pump is installed. Those holes are crappy. We're gonna have to tap them out. Actually, it feels like it's on a little bit of an angle, and the casting looks like a crack, but it's not. So I had a big booger right in the front.
Water pump casting. Need a little bit of help with the threaded holes. It really does pay to run a tap through those holes if the bolt's going hard. It doesn't pay to just ram them in.
So this is keyed. This guy is keyed right here with the gasket, and it also allows that air valve to be facing up. And that's what you want, that little air valve to face up, because when the system's got air in it, you need to get rid of it somehow, and air typically rides towards the top.
Once I got those cleaned up, they went right in and I tightened them down. I also installed the idler pulley. That one went in pretty easy. Those holes were pretty clear. Then once I get over to the alternator accessory bracket, It's just a matter of finding the correct bolts.
If anybody's paying attention, I can imagine they're screaming right now at their screen. Hey dummy, you forgot the crossover tube. The steam vent crossover tube. So that's what I'm doing now. Gonna get some bolts. Okay, 37 foot-pounds on that bracket. I know what 37 foot-pounds feels like. There's 37. So I'm gonna pull out that oil galley plug.
I installed the new Melling oil pump, and basically when I go in here to fill this, I'm just filling the chamber of the pump, not the lines or any other tubing.
If you have a new oil pump, that you should at the very least put some oil in here. So I'm gonna get that filled. Then I'm gonna stick a piece of tubing in there. I'm gonna put some oil. I think they said like 6 ounces. So I just want to fill that cavity. Okay, nothing there. Needle mosquito. I happen to have this funnel already attached to that hose. Neat. I guess it's not too neat. I'll have to stick something in there. Okay, well, we'll use this funnel, this bigger white hose, and then this little piece of red hose, and like a reducer. Put this over here, that, and put that guy up there. Now I'm gonna put it in. It's probably gonna go everywhere. All right, you guys watching and tell me if it's leaking out. All right, here we go. Let me get a ladder.
Once I had the oil flow coming out, I simply put the plug back in and tighten it down. That's gonna do it for this episode of What's Next Garage. Next time, we'll be putting in all of the wiring harnesses and getting things buttoned up on the top end. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you stopping by, and have a great day.